with a focus on home cooked meals. A lot of people are staying at home and just figuring things out as they go. But actually, a lot of the restaurants in our area have experienced a increase in orders, specifically takeout orders, and we want to know how they're surviving throughout the pandemic. Specifically, our lovely plant-based restaurants or restaurants that serve plant-based dishes in the local DC, Maryland area. So we're going to be here at Cielo Rojo in Takoma Park, Maryland today. We're going to learn all about what they serve, the kind of plant-based meals they have, and how they're surviving the pandemic. Let's go. Cielo Rojo is a fine casual Mexican restaurant with a California influence. They focus on quality food, community, and mezcal.
We've been here for about 2 years. So now that you think about COVID being 1 year, year one was, non-COVID, first year open, and then year two has been COVID. Before COVID, this was a dining room and we were open on the inside, but it's very small. So we had like 30 seats and we had a 10-seat bar over here. And now we've kind of turned it into like a production for takeout. We have a patio outside for people who want to dine outside.
After somebody testing positive, we had to decide to close and get everybody tested and making sure that it was not spread. But that was the toughest time because we had to tell people that we were not going to be opening for like a couple weeks, maybe more.
I think that we lucked out being in a neighborhood and in a town that's like very, very supportive of like supporting local business. Takoma Park is known for that, and that's what attracted us to open a business here.
It's been really rough because the size of the restaurant is tiny. We don't have a lot of prep room, we don't have a lot of kitchen room, so we are very tight generally. Now with COVID, it's even harder.
I miss seeing people, I miss seeing our regulars at the bar. Like that was a big pull for us opening a restaurant, is like the community feel. But you feel it in other ways. Like I feel the community supporting us, and that's like huge, that's been like really warming our hearts. Before, we had like a bartender and a cashier, and it was like a very defined role. Now it's more like everybody helps everyone. I think it's made everybody closer.
It's been rough for the staff, but also like it speaks of like how good of a people we have that, we've been able to adapt, and everybody has just stepped to the plate and did a great job.
If you're not open to change and shifting your business model, like you can't make it, I feel.
We kind of forget that we're not on our own, on this like little bubble. It's like, everybody's going through it.
The way that people could support us is just by coming and dining on the patio or grabbing takeout, continuing to support restaurants.
The community has been great. The people that we come in contact, they're very positive, and everybody's like always cheering us and saying thank you for the food, and everything is amazing, and we have really positive feedback, and we can be nothing but grateful for that, and that makes us keep going. That all the hard work that we do, when we hear that, we just kind of like take it and use it as fuel to keep going.
Cielo Rojo's positivity towards everything they faced during the pandemic is truly infectious. Instead of dwelling on what no longer was, they quickly and effectively adapted so they could continue to serve their entire community. I think we can all take that as a lesson on how to respond mindfully and intentionally to life's constant changes. So stay tuned for the next episode of Surviving the Pandemic. Until then, eat well and live consciously.